Yeah.
Okay.
Can you please give me access to share my document?
Sorry?
Can you please give me access to share my presentation here?
Yeah, you can share the screen. Is it not enabling you to?
Yeah. I'm just trying. Yeah.
Yeah. There is an option called share screen there you can.
Yeah. So you have given me an access. Okay.
Yeah. So I think we can start now, ma'am. So now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the afternoon session. So now we are having a resource person, speaker of today's event. So let me introduce her. It is my great pleasure to introduce Shaheen, Mrs. Shaheen, an accomplished and innovation-driven project manager with a remarkable specialization in designing programs for entrepreneurship and faculty development. Currently, she is serving as an entrepreneur in residence at the Atal Incubation Center, Sri Krishna Dev Raya University. She operates under the esteemed mentorship of Dr. Shivakiran, CEO of AIC SK University. With 3 years of demonstrated experience in the incubation ecosystem, Mrs. Shaheen has made significant contributions through her visionary leadership and creative approach. Impressive portfolio includes the successful design and execution of several impactful programs, such as 5 entrepreneurship development programs for students across 20 colleges and 2 universities, 5 faculty development programs, and an investors meeting. She has also been instrumental in organizing the G20 Startup 20X events across various colleges in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, along with conducting team building workshops. Mrs. Shaheen's skill encompass project designing, budgeting, resource management, and allocation training and documentation. She holds an AIC SKU fellowship as an entrepreneur in residence and has participated in the Little Extra workshop for professional growth and development. We are very honored to have Mrs. B. Shaheen with us today to share her insights and experience. Please join me, participants, in welcoming her. You are welcome, ma'am. Now the platform is yours.
Wonderful introduction, ma'am. It's my pleasure to, take this session today. So yes, as she has already given introduction about me, so I would also like to share a few things, and then I start my session. So I'm a serial entrepreneur, and one of my companies is into consulting. So I provide services to the organizations like Atal Incubation Center and other startup is that is Extend Keys Private Limited, and that is into education technology. And I'm also a global talent for Unleash. Actually, every year, 1,000 global talents will be selected, and they give training on sustainable development goals, on how we can solve and how we can inculcate this, how we can inculcate sustainable development goals in our day-to-day lives and in the services that we provide. Now, today, I would like to discuss about opportunities, that grant opportunities for student innovators and startups. Do you want me to continue in English, or can you also want me to, because I am good at English, Hindi and Telugu. So whichever language you are comfortable with, I can go ahead. But I prefer to speak in or give lectures in English, because that is the way that we used to get to the communication, and we used to get to the language. So I prefer to speak in English, if you don't mind. If you have any doubt while I am presenting, please you just stop me and ask me once again, and I can give you clarity on that. So today we are going to discuss about opportunities, grant opportunities for student innovators and startups. Why grants? And what is the need for grants? So to just give you a bit context, thanks to this Britishers and Lord Macaulay for systematically destroying our mindset and the knack of curiosity that Indians were having when the Britishers were ruling us. So because of their education system, we literally stopped thinking out of the box. We were like, trained to become a clerk, a good clerks that will help the British governments to prosper. So maybe that is the reason why they have systematically destroyed us. Now, so that era has been ended and now we are in 21st century. So if we still hold that kind of mindset, it is not good for an individual, it is not good for a community, and it is not good for the country as a whole. So what must government do here? So they have actually came up with the concept called grants. And why they must give grants? There are several reasons that governments are offering, especially central government. Yes, somebody has raised their hand. Do you have any question? Yes, Sri Teja.
By mistake, maybe it seems.
No problem. Yeah. So it is the responsibility of the governments to change the mindset of the people, to change the mindset. Maybe one of the major reasons that they have been introduced this grants to encourage student innovators and startups. Oh, first and foremost reason would be, see, basically, it is for the economic growth of the country. If you innovate something, what will happen? So the student innovator or an entrepreneur or a startup will ultimately create new industries and new jobs will be created. That will lead to the economic development of the country. And second thing is supporting education and skill development. Why? For example, you are a student in a college. So if you innovate something, some kind of technology, if you bring, you will get a grant, which will ultimately lead your institution to encourage or emphasize on innovation and entrepreneurship. And more students will be joining to innovate something, to come up with the new ideas that will help to solve the societal problems or environmental problems, which again will help them to develop critical thinking, problem solving, and business skills. Believe me, business skills are very important in the modern economy. And the third major reason is to reduce the entry barriers. See, most of you are from small towns, right? Even if you are from urban areas, the mindset of parent is like, if I go, I'll get a proof of concept. Their ultimate response will be, guys, my internet is unstable. I'll just switch off my video. Yes, their response would be, what they will say, no, you just focus on studies. Because as I was mentioned earlier, our mindset is educate, get a job, and get settled in life. So if in this series, if you can tell them that I do out of the box thinking, they will not agree. So to reduce the financial barriers of the social innovator, so they have introduced this grants. And fourth important aspect is to encourage to enhance the competitiveness. See, if we have more technologies, our global competitiveness of the country obviously enhances, which leads to the development of new technologies and new companies, new technological companies obviously get created. So we can compete on international stages. For example, now in the world, China tops with 6,95,000 patentable products with them, followed by US and Japan. And we have only 83,000 patents that we have filed in 2023. We are far away from reaching the top. So if government encourages students or the startups to come out with the new patentable products, then obviously it helps the country.
Madam,
Yes,
madam,
sir.
I think your slide is not moving, madam. Still
No, this so I'm in the sir, I am just introducing the topic.
Okay, madam, fine.
Yes. So overall, grants is a strategic investments from governments to foster innovation as well as the economic growth. Now, so we have two types of grants, that is government grants and private grants. Guys, if you want, you can please note down this. If not now, in the future, it will be helpful for you. So in government grants, first one is Startup India Seed Fund Grant, which is basically for startups. The purpose of this is to provide financial assistance to startups for proof of concept, prototype development, or product trials before entry into the market and commercialization. Amount would be up to 20 lakhs. So up to 20 lakhs means some of the startup may get 2 lakhs, some of the startup may get 10 lakhs. So up to 20 lakhs they give in terms of grant. And up to 50 lakhs they might give, but that is in terms of loan as well as in terms of investment. But 20 lakhs would be the grant money that you don't have to pay back to the government. And eligibility would be startups recognized by the DPIIT Incorporated, not more than 2 years. So if I have registered today, I have 2 years of time to apply for seed fund, SISF, Startup India Seed Fund grant. After 2 years, I am not eligible to apply for this Startup India Seed Fund scheme. So the fund is disbursed through incubators. Remember, is not given to the individuals. It will assist.
Madam, your voice is breaking. You are not audible, ma'am. Your voice is breaking, ma'am.
My
Sir, can you check with ma'am? Is there any technical issue?
I have rejoined. I hope my voice is audible now.
Yeah.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Sir, can you see my presentation? Is it visible to you all?
Yes, madam. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
madam.
Okay. So the second, yeah. Now the second grant is Department of Science and Technology, that is DST. And under DST, there are many grants that are available, especially for students and startups. Nidhi Prayas is one such grant that I would like to mention here, because under Nidhi Prayas, you get a support of up to 10 lakh.
Yes, ma'am.
And the purpose is to support innovators to convert their ideas into prototypes. Prototypes అంటే ఏం లేదంటే you have to uh, show that, like, I have prepared something that is showable. Innovators are starting prototype development. And
Ma'am, video is not clear.
uh, uh,
Disturbances on the voice. Sir, Mahamani sir, check with madam sir, any problem?
I'm calling, madam.
Yes, sir, check with madam sir, is there any?
Madam, there is a rain at madam's place. She will join soon, madam.
Oh, we have to wait, sir?
Yes, madam. She will
Yes.
join.
Okay.
Madam, I will share the screen.
Hello guys, there is a technical glitch here because here it is raining and environment is not so conducive for me to connect with you. So I have just connected with mobile, and Mani sir will share the screen and I will continue from here.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, carry on.
So I hope screen is visible, madam.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Here.
sir, it is visible.
Sir, change the slides.
Yes, I think you are discussing this. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
you proceed, madam.
So the purpose of DST Nidhi Prayas is actually to support innovators to convert their ideas into prototype. And eligibility would be innovators and startups with innovative ideas who are needed to support for prototype development. And the next slide would be MSME. Sir, please, next slide. Yeah, next slide, sir.
Yes, madam.
Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Support for entrepreneurial and managerial development of SMS. SMEs means small, medium enterprises. Here, the purpose of this grant is to provide funding and support for small and medium enterprises for business incubation, innovation, and entrepreneurship development. Amount is up to 1 crore and it varies from project to project. Eligibilities would be MSME. So micro, small, medium enterprises and startups in various sectors. Sectors means like education, technology, one sector, agriculture is one sector, and health tech is one sector, finance is one sector. So sector wise, they can give this grant and up to 1 crore. So next slide.
Yeah, Cayman.
Yes. And this is PERSH. PERSH means social innovation program for products. Here the purpose is to support social innovations in healthcare. And amount they haven't given or specified here because it varies based on projects and its requirements. Here the eligibility వచ్చేసి innovators, researchers and startups focusing on healthcare అండి. And the other grant, sir, other grant, sir.
This slide, madam.
IRAC. Yeah, this is important. Yes, guys, especially me, student innovators, this grant is very important. Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council and grant name వచ్చేసి Biotechnology Ignition Grant. The purpose is to support innovative ideas in biotechnology. Amount వచ్చేసి 50 lakhs వరకు మీకు grant వచ్చే అవకాశాలు ఉన్నాయి. Eligibility వచ్చేసి individual innovators. Remember here, you as a student innovator can apply. Startups can also apply, and academic institutions can also apply for this grant, biotechnology grant. Next, sir.
Yeah, change it.
Yeah. Small Business Innovation Research Initiative. So here the purpose of this grant, ఇప్పుడు అన్ని నేను చెప్పేవన్నీ గవర్నమెంట్ గ్రాంట్స్ అండి. Then I will discuss private grants. The purpose of this grant is to support early stage, high risk, innovative research and development by small and medium enterprises. What is early stage and high risk అంటే deep tech ఉంటుంది, environment tech ఉంటుంది, health care ఉంటుంది. For example, COVID vaccine comes under health tech, which includes under high risk innovation. అలాంటి వాటికి ఈ grants ఇస్తారు. And amount కూడా it varies based on the project requirements. The grant focuses on advancing scientific discoveries. ఇందాక నేను చెప్పాను కదా, టెక్నాలజీస్ మనకు ఎన్ని ఎక్కువ వస్తే మన కంట్రీకి అదొక అసెట్ అని. సో దోస్ టెక్నాలజీస్ హూ ఆర్ డెవలపింగ్ ఆర్ బిల్డింగ్, అలాంటి వాటి మీద ఈ గ్రాంట్స్ అనేవి ఇవ్వబడతాయండి, స్పెషల్లీ ఇన్ బయోమెడికల్ సైన్సెస్. అండ్ దెన్ అదర్ గ్రాంట్, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఐ థింక్ సార్ అదర్ గ్రాంట్ ఇస్ other slide, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and it is specifically helpful for the engineering students. And key initiatives and under this grant program is TIDE antamandi, Technology Incubation and Development of Entrepreneurs. The purpose of this grant is to promote tech entrepreneurs through financial and technical support. For example, మీరు ఇంజనీరింగ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ కాబట్టి ఒక ఏదైనా మెకానికల్ స్ట్రీమ్ లో కానీ, ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ స్ట్రీమ్ లో కానీ, ఆర్ సిఎస్సి స్ట్రీమ్ లో కానీ, ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ అన్ ఐడియా అండ్ ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు డెవలప్ దట్ ఐడియా ఇంటూ ఏ viable business model, this grant is going to help you అండి. అండ్ ఇక్కడ కూడా అమౌంట్ వచ్చేసి ఇట్ ఈస్ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద ప్రాజెక్ట్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్. స్టార్ట్అప్స్ కానివ్వండి, ఆంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్స్ కానివ్వండి, who are in this information and communication technology can apply for this. This scheme supports incubation centers at academic institutions. For example, మీ college లో ఒక incubation center ఉంటే, if you apply for this MAITI grant, through MAITI grant, your institution can give support to your students అండి. త్రూ మెంటర్షిప్ కానివ్వండి, రిసోర్సెస్ టు స్టార్ట్అప్స్, అంటే నాట్ ఓన్లీ మనీ బట్ మెంటర్షిప్ కూడా ఇవ్వచ్చు, వేరే రిసోర్సెస్ అలాట్ చేయొచ్చు ఫర్ స్టార్ట్అప్స్ అండ్ ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్స్ అండ్ ఇన్నోవేటర్స్. సార్ అదర్ స్లైడ్ ప్లీజ్. అదర్ సైడ్, స్మాల్ ఇండస్ట్రీస్ డెవలప్మెంట్ బ్యాంక్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా, యూ మైట్ బి అవేర్ ఆఫ్ దిస్. సిడ్బి అని వింటాం కదా, సిడ్బి బ్యాంక్ అనేసి. సో సిడ్బి ఏం చేస్తుందంటే దే హ్యావ్ మెనీ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ అండర్ దిస్. ఒకటి వచ్చేసి స్టార్ట్అప్ మిత్ర. ఇక్కడ వాట్ దే డూ ఇస్ దే క్రియేట్ ఎ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ దట్ కనెక్ట్స్ స్టార్ట్అప్స్ విత్ వేరియస్ స్టేక్ హోల్డర్స్ సచ్ యాజ్ ఇంక్యుబేటర్స్, యాక్సిలరేటర్స్, ఏంజిల్ నెట్వర్క్ అండ్ వెంచర్ క్యాపిటల్ ఫండ్స్. సో మీకు ఈ టర్మినాలజీ అనేవి చాలా డిఫరెంట్ గా, కొత్తగా అనిపించవచ్చు. బట్ మీరు ఇవి వినింటే యూ జస్ట్ గో అండ్ గూగుల్ ఇట్, then you will get to know about this terminologies. ఇక్కడ స్పెసిఫిక్ గా ఏం మీకు దొరుకుతుంది అంటే you will get mentorship, networking. So ఇక్కడ in this startup ecosystem we believe that your network is net worth. మీరు ఎంత నెట్వర్క్ అవుతారో మీ నెట్వర్త్ అనేది అంత పెరుగుతుంది అనమాట. సో అలాంటి ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఈ సిడ్బి స్టార్ట్అప్ మిత్ర ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తుంది. అలాగే ఫండింగ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తుంది with support services. ఎవరైనా సరే ఇండియన్ స్టార్ట్అప్స్ అక్రాస్ వేరియస్ సెక్టార్స్ ఆర్ ఎలిజిబుల్ టు అప్లై ఫర్ దిస్. ఇది ఒక కాంప్రహెన్సివ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ అండి. ఇందులో మీకు నాట్ ఓన్లీ ఫండింగ్, మెనీ అదర్ సర్వీసెస్ కూడా మీకు దొరుకుతాయి. అండ్ దెన్ సిడ్బి ఫండ్ ఆఫ్ ఫండ్స్ ఫర్ స్టార్ట్అప్స్. ఇదేంటి అంటే, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇప్పుడు మన అందరికి గ్రూప్స్ ఉంటాయి, రైట్? అలాగే ఇన్వెస్టర్స్ కి కూడా ఒక గ్రూప్ అనేది ఉంటుంది, ఒక కమ్యూనిటీ అనేది ఉంటుంది. ఇప్పుడు మీరు షార్క్ ట్యాంక్ ఫాలో అవుతుంటే దెన్ యూ విల్ అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్.
సో డైరెక్ట్ గా స్టూడెంట్ ఇన్నోవేటర్స్ కి కానీ స్టార్ట్అప్స్ కి కానీ డబ్బులు ఇవ్వకుండా వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తాయంటే ఈ వెంచర్ క్యాపిటలిస్ట్ ఉంటారు కదా, ఆ గ్రూప్ కి ఒక 10,000 crores మనీ ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాయి అన్నమాట. సో వాట్ దాట్ గ్రూప్ విల్ డూ, వాళ్ళు దే ఐడెంటిఫై ద స్టార్ట్అప్స్, పొటెన్షియల్ స్టార్ట్అప్స్ ని ఐడెంటిఫై చేసి దే డిస్బర్స్ ద ఫండ్స్, దే గివ్ ద ఫండ్స్ టు ద స్టార్ట్అప్స్. దాని పేరే ఫండ్ ఆఫ్ ఫండ్స్ ఫర్ స్టార్ట్అప్స్. They don't give directly to the innovators, they don't give directly to the startups, but they will give the venture capitalist. ఒక కంపెనీ లాగా వాళ్ళు కూడా ఒక గ్రూప్ ఫామ్ అయి ఉంటారన్నమాట, వాళ్ళకి ఇస్తారనమాట, వాళ్ళ ద్వారా స్టార్ట్అప్స్ కి మనీ డిస్బర్స్ చేయిస్తారు. ఎస్ సార్, సెకండ్ నెక్స్ట్ స్లైడ్ సార్. ఎస్, ఈ నాబార్డ్ అనేది చాలా ఫేమస్, మనం అందరం వింటూనే ఉంటాము నాబార్డ్ స్కీమ్స్ అని చెప్పేసి. What NABARD have role in this startup ecosystem? So they simply give venture capital assistance అనేది ఒక స్కీమ్ ఉందండి. They will provide financial support specially to the agri business startups. ఇందాక కొన్ని గ్రాంట్స్ ఏం చెప్పాము, మీరు ఏ సెక్టార్ నుంచి వచ్చినా మీకు మేము డబ్బులు ఇస్తామని చెప్పారు కదా, బట్ ఇక్కడ నాబార్డ్ ఏం చేస్తుంది, దే ఓన్లీ గివ్ ఫినాన్షియల్ అసిస్టెన్స్ టు ద అగ్రి బిజినెస్ స్టార్ట్అప్స్. అంటే అగ్రికల్చర్ రిలేటెడ్ స్టార్ట్అప్స్ ఏవైతే ఉంటాయో, అగ్రికల్చర్ రిలేటెడ్ కంపెనీస్ ఏవైతే ఉంటాయో వాటికి ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ కోసం అని చెప్పేసి ఫినాన్షియల్ సపోర్ట్ చేస్తాయి అన్నమాట, రైట్. అండ్ ఇన్నోవేటివ్ అగ్రి బిజినెస్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ కి మాత్రమే ఇవి మనీ ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాయి. హూ ఫోకసెస్ ఆన్ రూరల్ ఎకానమీ and promoting sustainable agriculture practices like organic farming, natural farming ఎవరైతే ప్రమోట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారో వాటి ద్వారా రూరల్ ఎకానమీ, రూరల్ పర్ క్యాపిటా ఇన్కమ్ పెరుగుతోంది అని చూపించగలిగితే దెన్ దే విల్ గెట్ దిస్ ఫండ్. అండ్ ఇంకొక ఫండ్ పేరేంటి, నాబార్డ్ రూరల్ ఇన్నోవేషన్ ఫండ్. సో ఇందులో ఏంటి, సో దోస్ who promote innovative risk-taking projects in rural areas that can improve rural livelihood. So generally rural areas lo em untundi, infrastructural problems untayi, health care problems untayi, financial assistance undadu. So if you are addressing any of such problems, then you will get this fund. And ikkada enti eligibility, individuals kanivandi, NGOs kanivandi, institutions kanivandi, companies, whoever have this rural innovative projects, they can apply for this fund. Okay, next slide please. Department of Scientific and Industrial Research. Under DSIR, Technopreneur Promotion Program. Again, I think engineering college students, it is very much relevant. Please listen carefully. So, individual innovators to become technology-based entrepreneurs. ఎవరైతే టెక్నాలజీ బేస్డ్ స్టార్ట్అప్స్ అయితే స్టూడెంట్స్ నుంచి వస్తాయో వాళ్లకు ఈ టెక్నోప్రెన్యూర్ ప్రమోషన్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ అనేది సపోర్ట్ చేస్తుంది. గ్రాంట్ అమౌంట్ ఇస్ అప్ టు 45 lakhs ఫర్ డిఫరెంట్ స్టేజెస్ ఆఫ్ డెవలప్మెంట్. డిఫరెంట్ స్టేజెస్ ఆఫ్ డెవలప్మెంట్ ఏంటి, ఒకటి ఐడియా లెవెల్ అంటే జస్ట్ ఐడియా ఒకటి ఉంటుంది, దెన్ ప్రోటోటైప్ అంటే ప్రూఫ్ ఆఫ్ కాన్సెప్ట్ లెవెల్, దెన్ ఎర్లీ మార్కెట్ ఎంట్రీ, దెన్ మార్కెట్ ఎంట్రీ, దెన్ గ్రోత్ స్టేజ్ అని అలా డిఫరెంట్ స్టేజెస్ లో ఉంటారు కదా. ఆ ఏ స్టేజ్ లో ఉన్నా కూడా యూ మే గెట్ అన్ గ్రాంట్ ఇఫ్ యువర్ ఐడియా ఇస్ వర్త్ అండ్ హ్యాస్ ది బిజినెస్ వయబిలిటీ. ఓకే, అండ్ దెన్ DSIR, promoting innovations in individuals, startups and MSMEs, that is prism అంటామండి, DSIR prism. సో దీని పర్పస్ ఏంటంటే టు సపోర్ట్ and promote individual innovators and startups in converting their innovative ideas into working prototype. ఇందాకేమన్నాము, మీరు ఏ స్టేజ్ లో ఉన్న బిజినెస్, మీ కంపెనీ ఏ స్టేజ్ లో ఉన్నా, గ్రోత్ స్టేజ్ లో ఉన్నా, రెవెన్యూ జనరేట్ చేస్తున్నా, లేకుంటే ఐడియా స్టేజ్ లో ఉన్నా మీకు వస్తుంది. కానీ ఇక్కడ ఏంటి, జస్ట్ మీరు ఐడియా తీసుకున్నాక ప్రోటోటైప్ అంటే ప్రూఫ్ ఆఫ్ కాన్సెప్ట్ డెవలప్ చేయాలనుకున్నా కూడా యూ విల్ హ్యావ్ ఎన్ ఆపర్చునిటీ టు గెట్ a grant amount up to 50 lakhs. Okay, So PRISM scheme covers various stages of innovation from idea development to commercialization. The next stage, next slide. Now let us discuss this private and international grants. So remember one thing, grants anangane money okkate kaadandi. There are other aspects that will help you to develop. So ala oka aspects గురించి ఇప్పుడు మనం మాట్లాడుకుంటాము. గూగుల్ ఫర్ స్టార్ట్అప్స్ యాక్సిలరేటర్ ఇండియా. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే గూగుల్ యు ఆల్ నో రైట్. సో గూగుల్ ఆల్సో సపోర్ట్స్ స్టార్ట్అప్. How they will support? Okay, can you please unmute yourself, guys?
Yes, madam, I did.
Yeah. So startups who are in AI, ML or data, so ఆ స్ట్రీమ్స్ లో ఆ డొమైన్స్ లో ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి గూగుల్ ఫర్ స్టార్ట్అప్ యాక్సిలరేటర్ ఇండియా అనేది మీకు సపోర్ట్ చేస్తుందండి. ఇక్కడ బెనిఫిట్స్ ఏంటంటే మీకు మనీ ఇవ్వదు. రిమెంబర్, దే డోంట్ గివ్ మనీ బట్ ఈక్విటీ ఫ్రీ సపోర్ట్. సో మీరు గూగుల్ నుంచి సపోర్ట్ తీసుకుంటే మీరు రిటర్న్ లో ఏమి ఇవ్వాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, అంటే ఈక్విటీ షేర్స్ ఏమి ఇవ్వాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. అండ్ వరల్డ్ క్లాస్ మెంటార్స్ ని తీసుకొస్తారు, వరల్డ్ క్లాస్ మెంటార్షిప్ ఉంటుంది, గూగుల్ క్లౌడ్ క్రెడిట్స్ అండ్ నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్. యు నో గూగుల్ హౌ బిగ్ ఇట్ ఈస్. సో నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్, ఒక నెట్వర్కింగ్ ఈవెంట్ కి మీరు అటెండ్ అయ్యారు అంటే యూ విల్ గెట్ యాజ్ మెనీ కాంటాక్ట్స్ యాజ్ పాసిబుల్. సో అలాంటి ఆపర్చునిటీస్ గూగుల్ అనేది క్రియేట్ చేస్తుంది అనమాట. ఎలిజిబిలిటీ వచ్చేసి స్టార్ట్అప్స్ ఇన్ ద గ్రోత్ స్టేజ్. గ్రోత్ స్టేజ్ అంటే ఏంటి? సో వాళ్ళ ప్రోడక్ట్ కానీ సర్వీస్ కానీ మార్కెట్ లోకి ఎంటర్ అయ్యింది, వాళ్ళకు కొంతమంది కస్టమర్స్ ఉన్నారు, దాని ద్వారా దే ఆర్ ఎర్నింగ్ సమ్ మనీ, దే ఆర్ జనరేటింగ్ సమ్ రెవెన్యూ. వాటిని మనము గ్రోత్ స్టేజ్ స్టార్ట్అప్స్ అంటాం అనమాట, గ్రోత్ స్టేజ్ కంపెనీస్. ఎస్ సార్, నెక్స్ట్ స్లైడ్ సార్. Yes, Microsoft for startups. So the purpose is here to support B2B startups with the technology and business support. B2B అంటే there are like recent గా ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ చేసామండి, మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ ఫర్ స్టార్ట్అప్. ఇక్కడ బిజినెస్ టు కస్టమర్ కాదు, సో బిజినెస్ టు బిజినెస్ ఏవైతే ఉంటాయో ఇండస్ట్రీ టు ఇండస్ట్రీ, అలాంటి వాటికి మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ అనేది సపోర్ట్ చేస్తుంది విత్ టెక్నాలజీ అండ్ బిజినెస్ సపోర్ట్. బిజినెస్ సపోర్ట్ అంటే వాళ్ళ బిజినెస్ ని ఎలా గ్రో చేసుకోవాలి, వాళ్ళ బిజినెస్ లో ఇన్నోవేషన్ ఆస్పెక్ట్ ఎలా ఫైండ్ చేయాలి, ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ యునిక్ సెల్లింగ్ ప్రపోజిషన్ అంటాం అనమాట. సో ఆ యునిక్నెస్ ని వాళ్ళ బిజినెస్ లో ఎలా క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవాలి, ఈ విషయాల్లో మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ హెల్ప్ చేస్తుంది అనమాట. అగైన్ హియర్ ఆల్సో యూ డోంట్ గెట్ ఎనీ మనీ, బట్ ద బెనిఫిట్స్ ఇస్ access to Microsoft technologies, cloud credits, sales and marketing support they will provide. So any startup with B2B focus and product market fit can apply for this private grant opportunity. Sir, other ones, AWS Activate. See, I am personally using this అండి. నాకు ఒక వెబ్సైట్ ఉంది యాక్చువల్ గా, ఎక్స్టెన్ కీస్ ప్రైవేట్ లిమిటెడ్ నా కంపెనీ వెబ్సైట్. సో దానికి నాకు క్లౌడ్ క్రెడిట్స్ అనేవి కావాలన్నమాట. సిన్స్ ఐఎమ్ ఏ డిఐపిపిటి రికగ్నైజ్డ్ స్టార్ట్అప్ కాబట్టి, స్టార్ట్అప్ ఇండియాలో రికగ్నైజ్ ఉంది కాబట్టి నా స్టార్ట్అప్, దే హ్యావ్ గివెన్ మీ 5000 క్రెడిట్స్ ఫర్ 3 years. సో నాలాంటి స్టార్ట్అప్స్ కి ఎవరైనా లైక్ వాళ్ళ వెబ్సైట్ మెయింటైన్ చేసుకో, అదర్వైజ్ నేను క్లౌడ్ క్రెడిట్స్ ని కొనాలి అంటే ఇట్ వాజ్ ఎక్స్పెన్సివ్ ఫర్ మీ. Now I am enjoying this AWS Activate. ఆ క్రెడిట్స్ నాకు దొరికినాయి కాబట్టి డూయింగ్ ఇట్ ఫర్ ఫ్రీ. నా వెబ్సైట్ మొత్తం AWS క్రెడిట్స్ మీదనే నడుస్తుంది అనమాట. సో టు ప్రొవైడ్ స్టార్ట్అప్స్ విత్ రిసోర్సెస్ టు గెట్ స్టార్టెడ్, ఎర్లీ స్టేజ్ స్టార్ట్అప్స్ కి ఇది బాగా యూజ్ అవుతుందండి. ఈ క్రెడిట్స్ అనేవి చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. మీరు ఆ ఎకో సిస్టమ్ లోకి వచ్చిన తర్వాత మీ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్, కంపెనీ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ ఇనిషియల్ స్టేజెస్ లో మీరు మినిమైజ్ చేసుకోవాలి అండ్ ఇలాంటి ఫ్రీ క్రెడిట్స్ ని యూజ్ చేసుకోవాలి అన్నప్పుడు దిస్ కమ్స్ టు యువర్ సపోర్ట్ అన్నమాట. ఐఎమ్ ద బెనిఫిషియరీ ఆఫ్ AW. So next slide, sir. Yes, Cisco Global Problem Solver Change. Cisco is a very big NGO in the world. So they also promoting startups, they also promoting innovations and how they are doing it. So they basically recognize and reward new business ideas that are leveraging technology for social impact. What is social impact and what is social entrepreneurship? So whoever is working for the communities, whether it is for women, whether it is for children, whether it is backward people, or whether it is for tribal communities, whoever social problem okkati meer identify chesi ఆ సోషల్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ ని ఆ కమ్యూనిటీ ఏ కమ్యూనిటీకి అయితే ఆ సోషల్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉందో ఆ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ని మీరు సాల్వ్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు they recognize and they reward it with 1 million in cash prize. And every early stage startups and social enterprises are eligible for this Cisco Global Problem Solver Change. And yes, sir, next slide. And Melinda and Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and chala famous manaku almost every other day you get some news about the Gates Foundation and వాళ్ళు ఇలా చేశారు అలా చేశారు పూర్ కంట్రీస్ లో హెల్ప్ చేస్తున్నారు ప్లస్ అన్రెస్ట్ ఉన్న కంట్రీస్ లో హెల్ప్ చేస్తున్నారు అని వినే ఉంటారు న్యూస్ లో నౌ. సో వాళ్ళ ఫౌండేషన్ బేసిక్ గా ఎలా ఉంటుంది అంటే దే జస్ట్ సపోర్ట్ ఇన్నోవేషన్స్ ఇన్ హెల్త్ కేర్. వాళ్ళు మేజర్ గా హెల్త్ కేర్ మీదనే ఉంటారండి. పోలియో మీద కానివ్వండి, మలేరియా కానివ్వండి, సో ఇలాంటి వాటి మీదనే ఉంటారు. ఆ సర్వీసెస్ వాళ్ళు ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. సో బట్ ఇక్కడ రీసెంట్ గా ఏంటంటే దే హ్యావ్ యాక్చువల్లీ త్రో ఏ ఛాలెంజ్, దట్ ఈస్ గ్రాండ్ ఛాలెంజ్ ఆఫ్ బిల్ అండ్ మెలిందా గేట్స్. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే ఎనీ ప్రెసింగ్ గ్లోబల్ హెల్త్ కేర్ or any health related problems, if you have identified as a community, as a country, then they will fund you for your innovative solution. So for example, COVID was a pressing global health, isn't it? But it is not individuals, but governments came together and developed the vaccine. On the other hand, malaria is a still problem in some of the lower income countries. Polio still is a problem in the lower income countries. So though there are many interventions, many vaccines, but a problem ellatledu. So if you come out with any kind of innovative solution, they will fund you, and the amount is varies based on specific challenge. Here the eligibility would be any researcher or student innovator and organizations who are working in global health worldwide can apply for this Melinda Gates Foundation Grand Challenge. So they call for specific proposals encouraging bold and innovative solutions to critical problems in global health and development. So their focus is only on healthcare. So they're sector specific actually. Bill and Melinda Gates, we call them as sector specific private grant. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే they only focus on health. Yes sir, next slide please. Social Alpha by Tata Trust. Tata మీ అందరికి చాలా మందికి తెలిసి ఉంటుంది. So not only they are into this socio-economic development programs, they have also entered into this startup ecosystem. What they are doing is to support social enterprises and innovators in addressing critical social challenges. Again, I'm telling you, ఇవి NGOs, non-governmental organizations. టాటా ట్రస్ట్ కానివ్వండి, గేట్స్ ఫౌండేషన్ కానివ్వండి, సిస్కో కానివ్వండి, we call them as non-governmental organizations and they have specific agendas. So their major focus would be on societal problems, on social problems, I can say. So our social problems ఏవైతే ఉంటాయో, if you are solving as an individual or if you are solving as a social enterprise ఏంటి basic ga you are solving a social problem that is existing in the society. So we call them as social entrepreneurs or social enterprises. So ఆ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ మీరు ఏవైతే సాల్వ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారో అప్పుడు you can reach out to these NGOs. నేను ముందు నుంచి సిస్టమాటిక్ గా చెప్పుకుంటూ వచ్చిన గవర్నమెంట్ గ్రాంట్స్ సెక్టార్ స్పెసిఫిక్ కొన్ని ఉన్నాయి అండ్ యునో ఇండివిజువల్స్ కి కొన్ని ఉన్నాయి, స్టార్ట్అప్స్ కి కొన్ని ఉన్నాయి. సో ద సేమ్ వే ఈ సెక్టార్ స్పెసిఫిక్ ప్రైవేట్ గ్రాంట్స్ ఏంటంటే దే ఓన్లీ ఫోకస్ ఆన్ సోషల్ ఎంటర్ప్రైజెస్ ఆర్ హూ ఆర్ సాల్వింగ్ సోషల్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్. ఇక్కడ కూడా అమౌంట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ వేరీస్. And what they will do is they provide funding support and incubation support. Anyone, any startup who is into social enterprises. It is an initiative. This Social Alpha is an initiative supported by Tata Trust. They provide comprehensive support to social innovators. ఇప్పుడు మీ టెక్నోప్రెన్యూర్స్ అని ఒకటి వచ్చింది, టైడ్ అని వచ్చింది కదా, మీ అందరికీ గుర్తే ఉంటుంది. టైడ్ ఏంటి? దే ఆర్ ఓన్లీ ఫోకసింగ్ ఆన్ AI అండ్ ML ఇన్నోవేషన్స్. ఇంకొకటి DSIR అని ఇంకొకటి డిస్కస్ చేశాను కదా, దే ఓన్లీ ఫోకసింగ్ ఆన్ టెక్నోప్రెన్యూర్స్. బట్ దిస్ వాట్ ఎవర్ లైక్ ఐఎమ్ telling you about this private grants, they are only focusing on social issues. So these are some of the government as well as private grants that you can consider if you have any idea. If you want to take your idea to the next step or to the next level, you can do it. And the other way that you can do it is generally I am working here at Atal Incubation Center. What we do is we have academic partnerships with the different colleges and we do specific programs for students, specific program for faculties on innovation and entrepreneurship. So ఒక 1 year టైమ్ స్పాన్ లో మేము ఫ్యాకల్టీని ఎంపవర్ చేస్తాము యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ని. ఇఫ్ దే హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ఐడియా, ఆ ఐడియాని ఒక స్ట్రక్చర్డ్ వేలో ఒక వయబుల్ బిజినెస్ మోడల్ ని ఎలా కన్వర్ట్ చేయొచ్చు అండ్ దాని నుంచి రెవెన్యూస్ ఎలా జనరేట్ చేయొచ్చు అని ఒక 3 months ఇంటెన్సివ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ అనేది మేము చేస్తాం అనమాట. సో యూ కెన్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ యాజ్ అన్ ఇండివిజువల్, లైక్ ఇఫ్ యూఆర్ like 4th years or if you are going out of the college but still you have a very good project at your hands and want to convert that into a business, we are here to support you andi. So Mani sir elago maato touch lo unnaru kabatti you contact Mani sir and yeah, we can help you in that. And in the next session Dr. Chandramouli will be taking session on angel investments and venture capitalists. So he will give you more details on how we are engaging academic partners at AICSKU. So far it is about these are the government and private grants that you can consider if you have any idea. Thank you so much for your time. And if you have any questions, I'm open to questions.
If
Sir,
participants are having any doubts, you can interact.
the next slide పెట్టేసేయండి sir. Thank you.
Okay.
So yeah, if you have any doubts, and of course, so ma'am, వీళ్ళంతా second years, huh?
Engineering, pharmacy, ఇద్దరు ఉన్నారు మేడం. Actually, we have 5 mentee institutes. So 2 is engineering and 3 colleges are from pharmacy.
Super. Okay. So since both engineering and pharmacy
Um,
students are there, yes, this is an opportunity for you. So మీరు college లో ఉన్నప్పుడే like you can develop a technology or you can develop a product. By the time you finish your graduation, you will be ready to start a business. And I'm telling you guys, coming 30 years or 40 years, you only listen about startup ecosystem, entrepreneurship, innovations, and this is a part of modern economy, and we are all in the modern economy. If not now, you somewhere like you will learn about these things. But thanks to your college that they are providing this opportunity to you to know and understand these things before you come out of the college. I'm sure like you might be having at least one idea out of 77 students. You might be having one idea and you can share it with us. Now you can share it and ask which grant is suitable for your idea to apply for. Grant and grant money malli meeru you don't have to return it to the government or any organization. They will just give you to develop that idea. So this is a beautiful concept, and I am a beneficiary of Startup India seed fund scheme. I have applied and I got 4 lakh rupees of grant to develop my product.
Yes, madam. Some students, they will do their final year project, probably
Okay.
like the pharmacy, engineering. We have some diploma students also.
Okay.
What is your suggestion to them for project work converted into startup or innovative product? What is your suggestion, madam?
Sir, generally like what happens is they develop the project and they leave and they'll go off. But if they perceive it even after like graduation and convert that into a viable business model, that project into a viable business model, or if the product is exceptionally good, ask them to file a patent,
Okay, madam.
because patents will help the institution, patents will help the student in
Yes, ma'am.
many ways. And my suggestion is, if your institution is part of this patenting process or patenting institution or a faculty member, so everyone like reap the benefits of patents in the form of royalty. That is one thing, and you can even license out the product. If you are not interested to start the business out of that patentable product, you can license out always, and from that also you can generate revenue. That is one way. Patenting of the projects is one way, and second way is ask them to approach any incubation centers like ASC, SKU, and discuss the possibilities of converting that project into a business.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam. Yes.
Yeah, and third, sir, మీరు ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఉన్నారు అని చెప్తున్నారు కదా, I have
Yes.
listed many grants. Ask
Hmm.
them to apply for all those grants, government grants ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో. It doesn't matter whether they get selected to the grant or not. At least they get a knowledge like what is happening around them, what is happening in the market.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
That is third thing. And fourth thing is, sir, innovation challenges are there, like hackathons.
Smart India.
Atal New India Challenge. Okay, there are many challenges. I'll let you know, Venkata Pallavi, ఒక్క నిమిషం నన్ను. So ఈ challenges కి వాళ్ళను expose అవ్వనివ్వండి. Let them apply for these challenges. What will happen is, now like they are their environment is so closed. If they apply, they'll get to know how the others ideas are there, like what people are thinking in the similar domains, sectors, how the market is, how people are there, how innovators are there. So that is a exposure, sir, that they will get it. అది
Yes.
ఇప్పటి నుంచి వాళ్ళకు మీరు అలవాటు చేయగలిగితే ఆఫ్టర్ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్, ఇఫ్ నాట్ ప్లేస్మెంట్, దే ఆర్ కాన్ఫిడెంట్ అండ్ capable enough to create their own careers in entrepreneurship and startup ecosystem.
Yes, madam. True.
Yes.
And one more common question I have, I think this question may be for all the 5 mentee institutions. Whenever we are calling for IIC activity or hackathon activity, we will get students. They will work responsibly. I think I am having association with your AIC since 2021, madam. Sorry,
Oh,
2020 was the second batch, I think.
Mm.
We got so almost out of 10 batch, 6 batches completely Gale students.
Hmm.
For them, they will come for this. They will participate. They will work for a good idea. Everything is fine. While going for that startup ecosystem, they will deny, because from the Gale side, we have they have to convince 2 people. One is their parents. Another one is
Yes.
if after marriage they have to convince their family also.
Absolutely,
Therefore,
sir.
people they are denying. Being a lady, you are in startup. How you are balancing this issue? If you share, it will be very useful to our students, particularly girl students.
Sir, there are many challenges for me also. One major challenge is sir,
Yes,
this
madam.
university, Atal Incubation Center, is 15 kilometers away from the town.
Yes, madam.
So that was the biggest challenge for me to even visit this Atal Incubation Center in the beginning. And
Yes.
second challenge is I cannot travel to other places. It's not that I cannot afford, but I want to do something from the small towns. So that is second challenge. And
Yes.
third challenge is again family pressure. That
Yes.
is one is marriage pressure, and second is revenue, because
Yes.
you are a startup, you are not in a regular jobs, right?
Yes,
Obviously,
madam. Always
your
in
pressure
market,
will be there.
I think it's a surprise to note from the parents and other students. Parents also, they are more interested their child to become a software engineer rather than startup.
Absolutely, sir. That is what I told you in the beginning. Our mindset is so distracted, and we don't even want to think out of the box. So we don't
Yes.
even want to take a little bit of risk to
Yes,
reap
madam.
the benefits of startup to different careers.
Yes,
So
madam.
I too have this. So నాకు కూడా అలాంటి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, sir. But like one thing that I have done is I brought my parents to Atal Incubation Center, and I made them to interact with the team of Atal Incubation Center people.
Yes, madam. Yes.
So that is one thing. అంటే మీరు అక్కడ ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి, సో this thing you can do it. మేము
Yes,
ఇప్పుడు చాలా ఉమెన్ ని ఎంకరేజ్ చేస్తున్నాము. చాలా ఉమెన్ స్టార్ట్అప్స్ వచ్చాయండి.
Okay.
వాట్ వి ask them is, you bring your parents to us.
Yes.
So we do a kind of counseling to them.
Yes, madam.
సో ఇక్కడ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఎలా ఉన్నాయి, గ్రోత్ ఎలా ఉంది, సో ఎలా మీ పిల్లలు గ్రో అవ్వచ్చు, ఆ కౌన్సిలింగ్ అయితే మేము పిల్లల పేరెంట్స్ కి ఇస్తున్నాం సార్. మా పేరెంట్స్ కి కూడా వాళ్ళు ఇచ్చారు.
ఓకే.
ఓకే. సో అలా కొంచెం మైండ్ షిఫ్ట్ అవుతుంది అనమాట. మైండ్ సెట్ అనేది షిఫ్ట్ అవుతుంది. రీసెంట్ గా SRIT కాలేజ్ నుంచి మాకు 3 ఉమెన్ ఒక టీం వచ్చిందండి, మిల్లెట్ చాక్లెట్ అని చెప్పేసి.
Yes, madam. Yes.
సో వాళ్ళు ముగ్గురు అమ్మాయిలే. సో వాళ్ళు మిల్లెట్ చాక్లెట్ సక్సెస్ అవుతోంది. దాన్ని ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళాలి అంటే పేరెంట్స్ హావ్ సమ్ అప్రహెన్షన్స్, కొన్ని భయాలు ఉన్నాయి వాళ్ళకు. అంటే మీరు ఇట్లా వెళ్ళిపోతే మీకు జాబ్ రాదు, మీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ డిస్టర్బ్ అవుతుంది, అది ఇది అని చెప్పేసి వాళ్ళకి భయపెట్టేశారు. వాట్ వి డిడ్ ఇస్ వి ఆస్క్డ్ దెం టు బ్రింగ్ దేర్ పేరెంట్స్, అండ్ వాళ్ళకు అర్థమయ్యేలా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశాం సార్. ఒక కౌన్సిలింగ్ సెషన్ అనేది తీసుకున్నాము. దాని తర్వాత దే డిడ్ంట్ క్రియేటెడ్ ఎనీ ప్రాబ్లం, అండ్ ఇన్స్టెడ్ వాళ్ళకి సపోర్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు. అంటే కాంప్లయన్సెస్, CA దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి కాంప్లయన్సెస్, ITR, ఇన్కమ్ ట్యాక్స్ ఫైల్ చేయడానికి, లేకుంటే వీళ్ళకు ఆ చాక్లెట్ ప్రిపేర్ చేయడానికి కావాల్సిన ప్రోడక్ట్స్ తీసుకురావడము. సో అలా వీఆర్ మేకింగ్ పేరెంట్స్ టు బి పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ దేర్ వెంచర్స్.
Yes, madam. Yes.
సో అలా చేస్తున్నాం సార్.
Okay, madam. Fine, fine. So I hope I'm giving to audience any questions from the
Sir,
faculty members.
one girl has asked some questions, sir. We have okay. అమ్మాయి ఏమడిగిందంటే ఎలా అప్లై చేయాలి అనేది సమ్ వెంకట పల్లవి ఏం లేదన్నా సో ఫస్ట్ నువ్వేంటి యువర్ ఐడియా విచ్ సెక్టర్ ఇట్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు అది ఫార్మా అంటే హెల్త్ సెక్టారా, ఎడ్టెక్ సెక్టారా, ఎడ్యుకేషన్ టెక్నాలజీ సెక్టారా, ఆర్ ఏఐఎంఎల్ సెక్టారా, లేకుంటే అగ్రి సెక్టారా అనేది నువ్వు ఫస్ట్ సెగ్రిగేట్ చేసుకో, ఫస్ట్ సెపరేట్ చేసుకో. ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ దాట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్, దట్ ఈస్ ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్. అండ్ సెకండ్ స్టెప్ ఏంటంటే, సిన్స్ ఐ హ్యావ్ ఆల్రెడీ షేర్డ్ దిస్ ప్రెజెంటేషన్ విత్ యువర్ మనీ సార్, ఆయన దగ్గర నుంచి గవర్నమెంట్ గ్రాంట్స్ అన్ని ఫస్ట్ చూడు. ఏ కేటగిరీ కిందకు నువ్వు వస్తావు, అగ్రిటెక్ కిందకి వస్తావా, సోషల్ ఇన్నోవేషన్ కింద వస్తావా, ఎడ్యుకేషన్ టెక్నాలజీ కింద వస్తావా, దెన్ అకార్డింగ్లీ యు గో అండ్ సెర్చ్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ వెబ్సైట్ ఇన్ గూగుల్. ఓకే, అందులోకి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళు దే మైట్ బి హ్యావింగ్ నోటిఫికేషన్ 2024 కి ఒక నోటిఫికేషన్ వాళ్ళు రిలీజ్ చేసింటారు అనమాట ఫర్ గ్రాంట్స్. ఈ ఇయర్ గ్రాంట్ నోటిఫికేషన్ మేము రిలీజ్ చేసాము అని దాని మీద క్లిక్ చేసుకొని యూ డౌన్లోడ్ ద ప్రాస్పెక్టస్, అంటే డీటెయిల్స్ ఏమేమి కావాలి అప్లై చేయడానికి, ఒక ప్రూఫ్ ఆఫ్ కాన్సెప్ట్ కావాలి, లేకుంటే టెక్నాలజీ డెమాన్స్ట్రేటబుల్ ప్రోడక్ట్ కావాలి, అలా డీటెయిల్స్ అన్ని ఇచ్చింటారు. యూ రీడ్ దెమ్ కేర్ఫుల్లీ అండ్ ఆ స్పెసిఫిక్ దాంట్లో నువ్వు మ్యాచ్ అవుతావా లేదా అని చూసుకున్న తర్వాత గో టు ద అప్లికేషన్ ఫామ్ and you fill there. That's all. And if you still have any doubts, my number is available with Mani sir. You can contact me directly. Anyone, ఎవరైనా నన్ను కాంటాక్ట్ చేయొచ్చు మా. I will be there to support you in how to apply for grants. Okay?
Right.
Because నేను కూడా బెనిఫిషియరీ, నేను కూడా చాలా గ్రాంట్స్ కి అప్లై చేశాను కాబట్టి I have that deeper understanding and I can support you.
Yeah, fine, madam.
Yes, sir. Any doubts? Anyone else?
You can unmute and ask your question. Any general question ఏదైనా ఉంటాయి కూడా, open-ended questions also we will discuss.
Seems we can proceed, sir.
Yes, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much for your enlightened speech and particularly motivating the students into startup. I think through my questions, students, they got clarity, everything. Definitely this mentor mentee institution, at least if they are applying at least 5 grants from each institution, definitely it would be a big success for this particular meeting. Definitely we will do, madam. Do. Thank you.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. You can get in touch with us, with Atal Incubation team, with Dr. Chandra Mouli.
Yes.
So we are there for you to support.
Madam, we from Mahila University, we have our own TBI, WBA, FTOCIC like that.
Super. Okay.
So we also support these grants. Nidhi Prayas also this year we have granted to our faculty also.
Okay.
So I just want to mention here that thing that already
So
we
that is
have
amazing, ma'am.
discussed about this when they have visited our institute for 2-day training program.
Okay.
So it's really a beautiful, wonderful session, madam.
Thank you so
really
much.
have given you a lot of information related to government and private grants for startups and innovations. Just only thing is everybody, we should make them think innovatively. We could make them think, come out of the box, and we should make them think, man, because we are having lot of grants, lot of funding opportunities. Maybe many didn't ask you a question right now, but their minds may be having lot of questions in their mind, like grants, where to approach like that. So definitely they will contact you, and we have sharing your presentation also, your PPT also in our group. So that would be helpful for you, for the participants also, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So
Thank
only thing is like, since you have TBI, let
Yeah.
them utilize the existing facilities. That
Yes,
is a
ma'am.
wonderful opportunity for them.
Yeah. We have conducted actually 2-day training program to all of our 5 mentee institutions by inviting 2 participants from each institute. So there we
Okay.
took them to site visits also.
Okay.
So they just need some sort of motivation. That's all, madam. So that's how we can they make them
Absolutely. You
creatively.
just showcase them the local startups that you have around you or
Yes.
around your institution, or anyone you have supported through TBI. You just just
Yeah.
showcase them. That would be great. And
Yes,
one
madam.
more thing, like, let them apply for challenges or hackathons.
Yes, madam. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Okay.
Madam, we are organizing final Smart India Hackathon final for past 2 year, madam, 22-23 from SC set.
Oh, okay.
One of the Mentee Institute from Padmavati Mahila University. Past 2
Okay.
years, we are conducting Grand Challenge final, Smart India Hackathon final. Getting smart
Super, sir.
funding from AICTE.
Great.
Every year we will submit around 60-65 idea, madam. Before year, 4 projects from our institution it is shortlisted. But the problem is they are
Okay.
doing final year level. Once event is over, we are unable to contact them.
They will they will not continue.
Yes, ma'am.
So where is your college, sir, by the way?
Chittoor, madam.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Good to know that, like, you have good feed with you, innovation feed with you. So you just have to nurture it. That's all.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, sir, then.
Thank you, madam. Chandramouli sir, I think it is waiting. Thank you,
Yeah.
madam. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Fine.
Bye.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Muhammad.
Yeah. How are you, sir? Many days are gone. I think 4 years gap between you and me.
Can you
Yeah,
hear
but
me?
in WhatsApp group, we will have some chats. So now, after long gap, I am seeing you.
Hello.
Madam,
Yes, sir.
that
Yes, sir.
profile is ready.
I will.
I'm unable to hear your voice.
Sir, am I audible now?
Yeah, now you're audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Good afternoon, sir. Chandramouli, sir, good afternoon. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yes, sir. Sir, let me introduce you to our audience, sir. Welcome to our session. It's my distinct pleasure, sir, to introduce you. Dr. Chandramouli, sir, is renowned for his dedication as a startup coach, where his skills in motivating and supporting early stage startups and MSMEs have helped many, achieve their entrepreneurial dreams. So, Dr. Chandramouli, sir, has enriched the academic and entrepreneurial ecosystem as a trainer at PMKK and a mentor at the Skill Development Center of Sri Krishna Deva Raya University. His extensive mentorship has earned him recognition as a mentor of change by the Atal Innovation Mission under Niti Aayog. So his involvement in the AAMS, SIP and Tinkerfest programs showcases his commitment to nurturing young talent in the fields of technology and innovation. His academic accolades include the Major Research Project Fellowship and the Basic Scientific Research Meritorious Fellowship, both awarded by the University Grants Commission, New Delhi. In addition to his technical powers, Dr. Mouli is a certified social media marketer, holds certifications from the Startup India Learning Program by Invest India, the Innovation Readiness Series from the IC2 Institute at the University of Texas at Austin, and an advanced diploma in real-time embedded systems from Cranes Software International Limited, Bangalore. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Chandramouli sir as a trailblazer in innovation and an inspiration to aspiring entrepreneurs. Welcome for the session, sir. Now the platform is yours.
Thank you,
Welcome, sir.
Lata Garu, and thank you, Dr. Mahamani, for inviting and such a long introduction. Thank you very much. So I am fortunate enough to
Please make sir
be
as a
here,
co-host.
faculty here.
So therefore, sir will
Is it
share.
only from? Sorry.
Sir, can you share your slide? You please check. Slide sharing is enabled.
I will share it. Is it only SV College of Engineering and Technology faculty and students, or
No,
all the
sir.
other
No, sir.
many institutions have also joined?
Yes, sir. Sri Padmavati Mahila University is a mentor institute, and we are having 5 mentee institutes, sir. SV College of Pharmacy, Chittoor, Annamacharya College of Pharmacy, Rajampet, and the Seven Hills College of Pharmacy. Sir. 3 pharmacy college participants are there. And SV College of Engineering and Technology, CBIT College, sir, Prachitur. Engineering College, 2 engineering
CBIT.
colleges.
Oh, CBIT also. Fine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So good. It's a good.
Set and CBIT.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
you
a
said
good
Chittoor also.
group
So,
actually. Good group of 5 institutions. Okay. So let me share my screen here. Okay. I have good association with Sri Padmavati Mahila University Incubation Center.
Yes. Okay.
So we have been working closely. I think I met, CEO
Surya Kumar, sir.
and the manager, Surya Kumar Garu, and the other
Surya Kumar
person,
Garu.
I think Shweta, Dr. Shweta, who
Yes.
is your manager. I invited
Yes.
her to our startup Jatra also.
Okay.
And we are working, closely for quite a couple of time. Okay. So just okay. Sorry for that.
Yes.
So
Actually, for morning session, Surya Kumar sir was here. Sir.
okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
So we were the participants of, there was a incubator capacity building program by IIT Madras. Okay. So in IIT Madras Research Park, that is the first time I met Surya Kumar Garu. Yeah, can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
The
Yes, sir, yes.
PPT. All right. Okay, fine. So now let me introduce where I am coming from. So I'm Dr. Chandramouli. The bottom line is my LinkedIn profile screen university. It is supported by Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog, and of course we are also powered by a couple of other organizations, Andhra Pradesh Innovation Society and Startup India Seed Fund Scheme, of course. And we do get some couple of CSRs from Arja Steels in Tadipatri and Rural Development Trust in Anantapur, and also HDFC Bank Parivartan Scheme. So we are one of the beneficiaries of HDFC Parivartan. It is all about angel investments and venture capitalists for early stage entrepreneurs. And this is quite interesting topic for me because, whenever we say early stage startups, okay, most of mindset or the faculty mindset will be in one direction, thinking that they will get only grants. Okay, such stages you can also try funding. So, and again, yes, this is our ecosystem, startup ecosystem of AIC Sri Krishna Deva University. And yeah, so what we are going to do here in this particular session, the first thing is What is there any need for the investment? Funding instruments are there, be it debt models, everything I'm going to discuss. And now we are focusing majorly on the students and faculty innovators. So I hope I'm clear so far. Is it clear? Andarki arthamavutunda? Anyone out of Andhra Pradesh who don't know Telugu? Okay, there is someone who don't know Telugu. Sheikh Nazir. Okay, Nazir. So for your sake and the other non-Telugu
Video not clear,
guys'
sir.
sake, I'm just sorry. Okay,
Voice
what I
is
will
not
do is
clear,
I
sir.
will cut off the. What about now?
Yeah, fine, sir. Now fine.
Is it
Audible.
fine now?
Fine and audible, sir.
Now fine. Okay. I'm so sorry. I will just disconnect my camera. Maybe the bandwidth issues are there. I need you to answer in the chat box. You have 30 seconds of time. I'm just rolling it out. 30 seconds. You can open your chat box and you can type. First, let us talk about innovator. Who is the innovator? Okay. Any thoughts? You can put it on the chat box. I'm waiting. For innovator, 30 seconds. Whatever you know. Okay. You just type it here. Otherwise, you can unmute and talk. No, sir, we don't have that habit of talking in virtual sessions. Is there any, participant like that? Yeah, I'm not getting any answers, guys. Come on. I'm waiting. Yes.
Session participants, it's not just one-sided. So please be interactive. Whatever comes into your mind, you just can answer.
A lot of exciting slides are there. If you give answers to this, then I can move forward. Otherwise, I will complete the total session, in understanding these 4 things. Come on, guys, come on. No, surprising. Even faculty also participate. Can also participate. Yeah, I got an answer. The person who thinks new creation and develop it. Excellent, excellent. Someone 23245 CM042. By any chance, you are from Kalki movie? I'm not seeing your name. Okay. Good that one person I got one answer. Fine. So let me talk about innovator, startup, and unicorn and entrepreneur. Okay. So innovator, again, whatever that answer I got. Okay. An individual who creates new things or develops something new features or new modification to the existing things. We also call them as innovators. That's fine. See, if you are a creator, then you are not the innovator. What you have to do is you have to make sure that that particular creation should reach to the people who are suffering with that problem. Then only you can become the innovator. Okay, so innovator, all these things, it is backed by good technology and a lot of algorithms, protocols, hardware, software, all these things. And when it comes to startup, okay, the definition of the startup is nothing but if you are developing a business around the innovation and you are successfully taking the product through the innovation to your customers, then that particular company is called a startup. Okay. Then coming to the unicorn, The unicorn is a company which valuates greater than or equal to $1 billion. Then that particular company is called a unicorn. Okay. So then coming to the entrepreneur, an entrepreneur is an individual who runs a business. That may be any business. It may be conventional business or MSME or manufacturing business or even a startup. Then that particular individual is called an entrepreneur. I hope you understood the terminologies. Why I'm just putting all these four terminologies here, because the total upcoming session will depend purely on these aspects, the startup and unicorn mostly. Okay. So I just told you that unicorns are the companies. Okay. So whose valuation is greater than or equal to $1 billion. So now let me give you some small analogy of unicorns. Okay. Or yeah, so this is what entrepreneur means: an individual who can take the risk, okay, who who is having the leadership qualities and who manages the team, and the innovative mindset is very, very important, and also the knowledge of the total business and the technology is very, very important. This is what the criterias of an entrepreneur. Okay, so now coming to the unicorns and the sunicorns, I'm just putting a landscape here. Don't panic here. So far in India, we have 115 unicorns. There are 115 unicorns. That means these 115 unicorns and its company's valuation is $351 billion. Okay, this is the combined valuation I'm telling. And, the total capital raised by, that means through the venture capitalists, they have raised $100 billion so far, these unicorns, 150 unicorns. Coming to the other side, the pink side, so these are sunicorns. That means soon this 116 companies is going to transform into sunicorns. Okay, and so far they have raised $35 billion so far, and the total capital, raised is $17 billion. All right. So the other factors, you can see the top sectors and also the top hubs in India. Okay. So this is one small analogy of unicorns and the sunicorns. Okay. So now this is the unicorn tracker. And okay, the unicorn tracker will give you, this is the old one actually. So there are a total 115 unicorns till date. That means if you pick 10 unicorns throughout the world, one unicorn must be from India. One unicorn or 1 to 2 unicorns minimum must be from India. That is what, the India is today now. And I will also show you the statistics of how India has emerged from 2015 till date. Okay. So then, yes, this is the traction I'm talking about. So unicorn, when it comes to unicorns, okay, so up to 2015, for the past 50, 60 years till 2015, it is around 10 unicorns India is having. Then there is a drastic change in 2020 and 2021. Okay, there are nearly 45 unicorns in 2021. And 2022, there are nearly more than 20 unicorns. And it is still growing, still going rapidly. One thing I would like to emphasize here is most of the, I can say the companies or startups or jobs, they are affected by COVID. Most of them use it to tell. But to the startup ecosystem, COVID has favored a lot. That's where this 2021 surge was there, this 45 unicorns in India. And you can see a lot of, vaccinations were manufactured in India at that time. So then these are the cities with number of unicorns. I think Bangalore is having the more number of unicorns, 40 unicorns, 40 plus unicorns. And when it comes to Andhra, I'm not seeing Andhra here, and also I'm not seeing any other states, including Gujarat. Gujarat is also not here. Ahmedabad or Gandhinagar. Good. Delhi is at second position. Third position is Mumbai. States. Sorry. Hello.
Yes, sir. Now audible.
Yes,
Okay, I'm so sorry. My internet is not stable. Am I audible now?
yes, sir. Yes, sir, you are audible.
All right, all right. Okay, I hope I covered this slide.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, fine. So then, most number of investors with most unicorns. Okay. Now, what we're doing is I'm just putting you a graph of the most number of unicorns. Okay. And these are the x-axis. If you see the x-axis, the SoftBank, the Squinova Capital, and the Global Management, and Axel, all these venture capitalists have invested in unicorns. These people got more number of investors. Okay, sorry, more number of unicorns. So now the first thing, if you see alone, these particular venture capitalist firm has more than 35 unicorns. This is wonderful thing. I think they could have got good revenues from these unicorns. So now, if you see why investment, so this is where our actual learnings start today. Okay, why investments, and what is the purpose of investing, or purpose of taking investment by a startup? Okay, so these are the purposes you can take investment. So one thing is for working capital. If your startup wants to, start operations, okay, for your human resource or machineries, all these things, for raw materials even, you can take the investments. All the accepted headings, these are all for investments: working capital, product development, prototype development. But for prototype development, most of the venture capitalists will not show interest, and you can go for grants for prototype development. That is where you are doing some kind of experiment, the prototype development. Okay, so then raw materials and equipment. So then team hiring is also another thing you can go for, raising the funds. Then legal and consulting services you can take, then marketing, licenses, certifications, and also, of course, taking lease of office and admin spaces in major cities, or even any other incubation center or co-working spaces. So these are the kind of headings that a startup can ask for investments, okay, for these headings. So then I think Shaheen could have shown this particular slide. So now let me take you back to this slide, because I would like to tell you where these angel investors and venture capitalists will come into the picture. Okay. So venture capitalists will not come at early stages. They only come at the stage of your product development, or at the pilot stage, or at the market stage. Okay. And the other thing is the scaling stage. Okay. These are the 4 stages where venture capitalists are interested to put money into your startup. Coming to angel investors, some of the angel investors are ready to put money in your prototype development also. Okay, in your idea validation also sometimes. Okay, but at the same time, they're also ready to pilot your product as well. Okay, So these are the two different, investments, I can say the instruments that startups will be looking for. The major thing when someone, got the investment, that means even if they got the investment of at least 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs, that means it is not about the money always. It is about the kind of validation, the kind of network, and the kind of guidance that particular investors bring into your startup is very, very important. The 5 lakhs, that means if someone is putting 5 lakhs to your company, that means your startup or your product, your business model has been validated. So you can, you can just go ahead and do the business. Right. So then, yeah, this is how this investment life cycle will work. Okay. Initial stages. So you will be having government grants and innovation challenges, and you can also opt for some CSR grants. And yeah, the one good thing is you can also crowdsource your fundings. You can get crowdsourcing funds. So then the second stage is angels. Okay. So angel networks. So they are the people who can, put money like, at least 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs to up to 1 crore. Okay. If this particular thing, these are typically the group of individuals or any one individual can put money into your startups. And for this, they will ask, in return, they will ask some equity from your company. Okay. About the equities and the liquidations and the shares, all these things that will become, the separate topic, but I'm not going in depth into that. Today, I'm just covering who are these angels and what is the purpose of taking investments from the angels and venture capitalists. These two things, that's it. And the next level is venture capitalists. Venture capitalists are the firms, I can say, the companies who is having the huge capital. That means 1 to 100 crore they can put into any startup. They have huge money in there. Okay. So where they can put bigger amounts into the company, and also the same way they will extract the money from the startups. Okay. Then the other thing, the next stage, the scaling stage or the production stage or manufacturing stage, you can reach out to the banks or NBFCs or your friends or your family. Okay. So here the NBFC is nothing but non-banking financial companies. Okay. You can also reach out to them, and this is more on, debt model. This is debt instrument. And in angels and venture capitalists, these people will ask you for, the equity. And when it comes to debt, they will ask for interest. Okay. That depends again. Yeah. Now let us understand the angel investment first. Who are angel investors? Okay. I don't put these kind of texts usually. When Mahamani Garu told that, sir, we have students also. So that's why I just kept, these sentences to understand, especially in student perception. So now coming to who are angel investors, they are the high net worth individuals. They will invest their personal funds to the startups. They'll be having good money. Say, for example, if I have some 20 lakhs of rupees, now if I'm going to invest 5 or 6 lakhs of money to any startups, then in return, that startup can give me some equity from their company. So that may be 3% or 5%, 10%, 20%, whatever it is. Again, it is on mutually understandable basis. So now I'm an individual. Now I am an angel investor to that particular startup. Okay. So these are the people often they're, the professionals like us, and sometimes the serial entrepreneurs, okay, who has good experience in particular sector or domain, and they will be knowing the market, how this particular product or this particular business will success in the market or not. All these things they could have known. They will put money into this. So these individuals, we are calling them as angels. Okay. So then what is the purpose of seeking help from angel investors? That is the second question. So this is for early stage support we take. It is not only about the money, as I said, it is also about the kind of mentorship, the network, and the market connections they bring to your startup. That is very, very important than the money they put. Even if, say, for example, if I put 2 lakhs of rupees, now what I do is I will bring all my network to the startup. Okay. Also, I will also give them ideas how to develop their product, or how to go to the market. I will also give them the branding ideas, or I will connect them to a consultant who can give them the sales strategy. So these kind of, network is very, very important than the money. Okay. Now coming to the advantages and the disadvantages of angel investments, coming to the pros and cons. Okay. So the advantages is your company operations, the production or the business will speed up. Okay. Including, so you'll get mentorship. Okay. You'll get a good entry to the market. Okay. So there will be no barriers. Even if there are barriers, these angels can handle those barriers and help you in reaching to the right customers. Then coming to the cons, you will get very limited fund, because it is limited, because these are the angel investors, individuals, they will give you limited amount. Then they can ask you high equity dilution, because they will ask you 10%, 20%, whatever they want, because you are at the early stage. These are the people who believes you first. So that's why they will ask you, and they will encash your startup in equity dilution. Okay. So for that, you should be very conscious, and you should think that what will be your company growth, and what is your company valuation, and how your company valuation can be diluted. Whether it is, if I'm giving 5 lakh rupees to a startup which is worth of 1 crore rupees, now what is my stake there? How much equity they can dilute? The startup can dilute. They can dilute less than 3%, like 2% or 1%. They can dilute and give it to me. Okay, so these are some, understanding of angel investments, and these are the list of angel investors. I can say the top angel investors in India. I can say Ventures, who is our partners, Hyderabad Angels, in the top right. You can see most of them we worked with them. Okay, including Mumbai Angels, Lead Angels in Mumbai, and also Hyderabad Angels. Jito, recently we started working with Jito also. So these are some angel investors network. If anyone is looking for angel investments, please do let me know. I will help you in getting that angel investment. Okay. So then, yeah, let us understand the venture capitals. Okay, venture capitals. So these are the institutions, as I already told you, these are the institutions which is managed by a group of professional individuals. Okay. So again, a company, it will be having investment director, it will be having investment manager, it will be having marketing head. All these people will be there in that particular firm. Okay. And these venture capitalists, they will mainly focus on high growth and, the quick growth. I can say the quick and high growth potential startups. They will look into only those kind of startups, because they are putting huge amounts. That's where, I have shown you that, the unicorn thing, where venture capitalists has put most of their investment, like crores of rupees, millions and billions of dollars, into the high growth startups. Okay. So why venture capitalists? Why a startup should seek support from venture capitalists? One is they will give you larger amounts. Okay. Then beyond that, they will give you the strategic support and the networking. This is very, very important. Okay. Then coming to the pros and cons of venture capital. The advantages are, you will get high funding, huge amount. Okay. In crores, millions and billion dollars you will get if your startup is having that potential. Then the strategic guidance, as I already told you, and the network access. Guys, if you got funding from venture capitalists, that means you are into a wonderful network, and your startup will definitely get success. Then coming to the disadvantages, you will lose control of your company. Okay, so most of the venture capitalists, they will take over the company and they will start operating your company, and they will be getting a lot of pressure from venture capitalists for rapid growth. Okay, and there will be some stringent terms and mentioning that guy, why you are doing this and why you are doing that and why you are liquidating and why you are going for another funding rounds. Don't involve others, like these kind of things. There's a lot of stringent terms. Again, the legal terms will be there. Okay. Yeah. So now the stages of venture capitalists, if you see, 1 second, I got some messages in chat box. Okay. So we got some doubts here. Okay. Let me take the doubt. Sir, I have doubt, sir, how the equity will get money. The two investor is the equity is like stocks buy in a company. Will they own our company? That's a good question, actually. See, so talking about the equity, say for example, if your company valuation is 1 lakh rupees, okay, I'm just giving you an example, or 1 crore rupees, let us take in this way. Okay, so now if you want, this is company valuation, this is not your what is this, your revenues or your profits. This is company valuation. When I say company valuation, that means it is the value of your company assets. It is the value of your company employee salaries, everything, including the fan. Yes, the valuation is, say for example, 1 crore rupees. Now you want to raise investment. Okay. Now you want to raise an investment of say 5 lakh rupees from angels. Now what they will do is, yes, guy, your company valuation is 1 crore. Now we are giving you 5 lakh rupees. Now what is the equity you will give to us? So they will tell that, so we want 10% equity. Then after negotiation, we will be considering it as 5% at this time. So from today, you will start writing an agreement with that particular firm. Okay, saying that for 2 years, this investment will happen. So after exit, after 2 years, if this angel investor will exit from your company, then at that time, you should evaluate your company again. At that time, say for example, your company valuation is 5 crores. That means your company has grown 5 crores. Then the 5% of your valuation you should give to that equity you should give to the angel investor. I hope you understood. Okay, again, it depends upon the kind of agreement you have there. Okay, I hope you understood. Iser, if yes, you can put yes in the chat box. Okay, fine. So let me, yeah. So capital funding. Okay. So we have actually 3 stages. One is the seed stage. This will grow. Okay. So small investment to develop a Series A funding. This is the next level of funding in venture capital funding. That is funds which they will look about the product piloting or to go to the market. So all these things, if you are ready, your product is ready to go to the market and do generate some revenues, then you will give Series C, E, like that. It will be there. So this is specifically for scaling your startup operations or diversifying your market or enhancing your market to the other countries. All these things comes into this stage of venture capitalists: seed stage, Series A stage, and Series B and beyond stages. Okay. So now I'm just putting you some insights. These are the latest insights I'm bringing you here. Okay. So these are, I can say, this is the data I'm putting you here till June 2024. Okay. So this is first year half yearly report of Indian startups, how much they have raised and what is the previous scenario and what kind of sectors are very much interested today. Okay. just here. Okay. Startups have raised 5.3 billion a prospect when compared to 2023. Okay. So we are expecting more investments actually. So this is what the comparison between India and USA. So when it comes to investments, okay. So 5.3 billion India has raised in the first half yearly of 2024, whereas USA startups has raised 23 billion it has raised compared to last year on year change. Okay, so we have decreased to 2% and they have increased 9% their investments. And now these are the top 10 startups. Okay, so I can say the first half yearly they got good investments. Okay, and there is funding stages also, and the kind of amount they are asking from different investors. The rightmost column you can see the venture capitalists, the investors who have listened, and you can also see the funding stage of these particular companies in first half yearly. Last stage means they are about to get the investments from these companies. So we have total, I think, 58 such companies and the deals that is happening now. But I'm just sharing you one slide here. That's it. Zepto, I think most of you might have heard about Zepto, which is a consumer services company. And I think Farmizi is another company most of you might be seeing when, some cricket matches come, you could have seen that it is now trying to raise $216 million. Okay. And Pocket FM is another notable, I can say, the startup. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So now coming to the sectors, the top 5 sectors for first half yearly is e-commerce and enterprise tech, fintech, health tech, and clean tech. And this is the deal count, the number of deals that happened in that particular sectors. When I say deals, that means is a investor who has invested in a company. Then that is called the deal. Okay. So like this in e-commerce, there are one or two deals happened. In enterprise tech, it is 84 deals happened like that. Okay. And to the right side, you can see the amount funded for different sectors. And here the top 5 sectors are, the first sector is fintech. There they have raised $1,024 million in fintech startups. Then enterprise tech, it is $813 million. Consumer, it is 805. These are all. Hello, someone is talking, I think. Any doubts? Okay, fine. Yeah, so this is another important thing. I think just before I started this session, Mahamani Garu asked a question to Shaheen, I think. So what is the suggestion or a kind of encouragement that students or women-led entrepreneurs can get if they want to pursue their career in entrepreneurship? And sir, this is your answer here. Okay. In the first half yearly of 2024, you can see the more number of deals, especially there is 81% surge in capital inflow. Okay. In women-led Indian startups. 81%. You cannot see it in any other places. Okay. So that is the power of women entrepreneurship now in India. And guys, one more thing is in the latest budget, we have 1 lakh crore rupees that is dedicated to your innovations, your companies and your startup ideas. Okay. So now we are all here, the incubators and the educational institutions, be it Padmavati Mahila University or AICSKU or SVSET or other pharma colleges, other people, we are all here to support you. One example I would like to put here. Recently, I am part of Ministry of Education's this IFTI Innovation Challenge, and I'm the jury panel where I have to shortlist the ideas and the innovations for funding. This is the last round actually. There are 60 ideas. I think I'm into agri-tech and sustainability. I have evaluated a total 60 startups and 19 startups, not the startups actually, student innovations and faculty innovations. I think we have funded nearly 6. It's very, very good thing. Okay. Even if you are a student, doesn't matter. Whether you are a girl or a boy, doesn't matter. Just start thinking how innovatively you can build the businesses. Okay. Technology and the the manufacturing, all these will be there. Someone can do that. But the core objective is how you can build businesses is the core objective. So that's where most of the startups, more than 90% of the startups are getting failed. Okay. So focus on business development, and we are all here to support you. Right. So I will just give you some more, list here. 50 most active Indian startup investors here. These are there are some venture debt firms and venture capitalists and public enterprises. So you can just see here. Okay, I'm just rolling out this. And yeah, this is very interesting survey. Okay, I have seen so far today. This is the Indian Startup Investor Sentiment Survey. That means as per investor, which sector is very, very good, and which is the major city that is the emerging city for startup ecosystem. Okay, and all those things I have written in the right side. Okay, so coming to the investors' favorite sector is fintech, and investors has voted that Pune is the most promising emerging startup hub. And this is very good actually. Okay, so 93% of investors foresee 2024 as a year of recovery, because in 2023 investments was very, very bad 2023 year when compared to 2022, and now the investors are foreseeing, that is 93% of investors are foreseeing that 2024 will become the year of recovery. And yeah, so the other thing is the healthcare sector is going to benefit and it is the most from public and private partnerships. It is going to benefit. Then yeah, Swiggy is their favorite startup IPO in last half yearly of 2024. So this is the survey. I'm just putting you here for your reference. And yeah, that's all from my side, guys. If you want to connect with me, you can scan this and connect me on LinkedIn. So I'll be happy to support your ideas or your problem statements or your innovations or startups or enterprises, MSMEs, whatever it is. Okay. So just open up your mobile phones and start thinking what kind of value you can add to the communities. What kind of innovations you can bring on par with the technologies so that these communities can get benefited, be it education community, be it farmers community or women community, whatever it is. So this is my sincere request to all the students and the faculty members. Okay. So, and if you want support, we are all here. Okay. AIC, SKU, Padmavati Mahila University, TBI, and of course, SVSET and other colleges. We are all here to support you. Thank you very much. Any doubts? The forum is open, and you can, if you are hesitant to ask, you can also put it in the chat box. I'll be happy to answer. I hope I'm audible. Hello.
Sir, I'm presenting. I'm focusing my invention on energy, sir. Some electrical appliances development in this area. Which funding agency is better, sir? Best suited? Angel or venture capitalist?
Sir, what is the stage of your innovation? Did you roll out your company? Did you start your company?
No, sir. Now I'm in product development.
No,
Product
what about the
development, I'm
company
a testing phase.
incorporation? Company incorporation.
No, sir, product development. So I'm doing
Company, no company.
no company, sir, not it, sir.
So then no one will invest in your companies because you have to roll out a company and it should be, a startup or anything. It should be a company, a legal entity. So then
Okay,
only you can go for angel investments or venture capitalists. And now you are an individual innovator where you
Yes,
can
sir.
apply for the grants.
Okay, sir. For me, like individual innovator, any funding agency
But
suited
no
for.
one will trust individuals. They will only trust the companies and the startups
Yes,
because
sir.
these are the legal bindings.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So because as an individual, if I go out and ask my friends 10 lakh rupees, they won't give me.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
If I show them my CIBIL score and my past record, then they will give me this 10 lakh rupees. That is the same thing happen with the businesses also. If
Yes,
you
sir.
have a legal structure, if it is incorporated, so and it has been running, since like 1 or 2 years, or at least 1 year or 6 months,
Yes, sir.
with the technology development and all this stuff, and the kind of amount you have kept into that money, so then they
Yes.
will be happy to put in money into your thing. There are a lot of investors, sir. If your company is ready, let me know. I will connect them straight
Yes,
away.
sir. And with your association, so I transformed. So I think 2020 we started.
Yeah.
2 years we worked together, and again I came to SPSET. Now utility patent is granted, sir. 16 filed after 8 years struggle, and I given copyright agreement with one company, sir, Factor Y. This MOU came along with our APSI, Amchandra Reddy sir initiative.
Okay.
Recently we completed the agreement sign. So another invention I'm asking, sir.
Very good. So I think we can continue now also the association.
Yes,
The
sir.
only thing is how you can bring your college to AICSK academic partners.
Yes, sir.
That is the challenge thing for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
I think this Vemu College, you did a wonderful job there in Vemu College, and
Yes.
it went very well.
Yes,
So
sir.
the same you can continue with SV set also. We will be happy to support you there.
Definitely, sir. In future,
Yeah.
definitely.
All right. Any doubts?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable.
Madam, not audible.
Wait, sir, wait.
Someone is talking, but it is
Yes,
unable
sir.
to
Madam,
hear.
she's talking, but not audible for us.
Yes, sir. Hello. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Am
madam.
I
Now
audible?
audible.
Am I
Yes, madam.
audible now?
Yes, madam. Yes.
Participants, if you want to interact, sir is readily available for you. You can. It's a great opportunity for you to get your all doubts cleared in this session. Please mute yourself.
I think they're trying to talk. I think Lucky Girish.
Sir, can you check the messages in any chat box, sir? Any messages, sir?
No messages.
All questions already, sir, answered.
Yes, sir. Your session is really informative and very motivating, sir. You have covered a broad range of topics, and especially I have to mention this very beautiful images, statistical information that you have given, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your insights and into the pros and cons of angel investment and venture capitalists, your motivation. I think participants can greatly benefited with this. So thank you very much, sir. Not only for this session, even for our Sri Padmavati Mahila University upcoming sessions, we are going to invite you, sir. You please be available for to be part of our university activities for innovation and entrepreneurship whenever our students needed guidance like that.
Sure, definitely. Actually, my visit was pending to Padmavati Mahila University. Shweta Garu and your CEO keep on asking me to visit. but it
Okay.
is not happening. Maybe next week I will be in Tirupati. Okay.
Next week, sir.
Next week I will be coming to Tirupati.
Okay.
So, and also to your university itself, I think there is one admission I have to, I have to admit my sister's daughter there. So I'm
Okay.
coming there. If
Next-
possible, we can meet there.
Next week, sir.
Next week, yes. This
Okay.
BTech, after this BTech counseling completes, I'm coming.
Okay. Okay, sir. Then I will contact you, sir. I will take your
You can
number.
take my number with Mahamani
Yes.
Garu and you can contact me.
Yes, sir. We will meet, sir. And if you come personally, then we can have one more session with our students physically, sir.
Sure, definitely.
So I will be in touch with you and
Sure,
we can
sure.
plan it, sir.
Yeah, all right, all right.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You're most welcome, madam.
Mahamani, sir, can we conclude this?
Yes, madam. Good evening to all. Now we will move to the closer concluding remarks for the one-day session on angel investment and venture capitalist. First of all, I thank the IIC and the AICTE for giving funding to organize this program. And I personally thank Dr. Chandramouli sir and Sagin madam for accepting invitation on behalf of Padmavodaya Mahila University for delivering wonderful sessions, both of you. So really, your informations are very much very much valid for us. Moreover, this is a hot topic. So with this event, definitely if you are going each institution, if you are getting 2 startup, it would be a big success for this particular session. So with this concluding remarks, I thank Lada madam for hosting this and all mentee institutions, SV College of Pharmacy and CBIT, Kadapa, it seems, and other institutions. Thank you very much, madam.
Sir, I would also like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Ministry of Education and the Innovation and Incubation Council cell for their unwavering support and funding, which have made this event possible, sir. And a special mention to our mentor institute, Sri Padmavati Mahila Vishwavidyalayam, and also our mentee institutes, all 5 mentee institutes. So your active participation and enthusiasm have made this event a grand success, sir. And last but not least, I thank all the technical team from our university who had supported in all the technical aspects. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you everyone, and looking forward to see and work with all the institutions and students out there. Thank you,
Yes.
sir. Thank you,
Thank
madam. Yeah, see you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.